here is my
we're here, bro.
Yeah, here's my non-quantitative barometer. My prediction is if we have one of these lights out hits during this game next week, we win that game. Like for me, some of the turning points in 23 and last year were, do you remember when Mikey just completely devastated their running back? He was like catching some short pass out of the backfield and Mikey absolutely laid him out. And then
like that was in 21
or no, that was in 23. And then obviously like the Makari Page, like at that when we hit what that hit last year on Will Howard, I was like, okay, we got him. If we have one of those next week and the game is close, I'm like, it's done. They cannot take that type of contact in a close game. That's my prediction. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, be physical with them. I mean, if we like, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I'm getting like I'm ready, bro.
I know, dude. I cannot.
If we come out with amped up and we are physical with them, I do think there's a mental component like you're getting at. I think they do. There's no doubt about. Listen, Ohio State is a good team.
Oh, for sure.
And they were a good team last year. But Michigan is in their head. And if we can bully them in the beginning, yeah, I think that sets a precedence for the rest of the game. So it did last year. We cracked them, bro.
Absolutely. So let me take issue with one thing that you said, and then I want to comment on something John said, and I want to talk a little bit about specifics. So you were mentioning about like, Bryce being unleashed. I'm not sure if I'm there. Like if I were Chip, I'd be like, okay, we're not throwing the ball over the middle till like the second half. We're throwing the ball to the boundary. Like that pass today, it's like Caleb Downs is picking that and taking that for 6.
Yeah.
And like that would be in Bryce's head, and then like we got some hero ball type shit going on. Like I'm not an expert.
No, but that's a real. I mean, I'll tell you this right now. Something we've not really brought to the table is, does Bryce try to play hero ball? I don't know. I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully he plays within the game. But I mean,
like anyone will try to make it up for their team. I'm not saying in a negative context.
Yeah, he's so skilled and gifted. I mean, if I was Bryce Underwood, I'd probably play hero ball because I'm that fucking dude, bro. But he needs to play within the system. He needs to play within trust your teammates. He needs to trust his teammates. And I think today was a great showing of what your teammates can do. Offensive line, we didn't really hit on this. Offensive line played great today.
How many sacks do we give up? Did Bryce get sacked twice?
That's exactly what I'm looking at right now. I'll let you know right now. So sacks, we give up 2 sacks. Not awful though, and they weren't really that impactful.
Okay, so like
first sack was on him.
Like, look, I think we know what Michigan is at this point. Like, we know what we're good at. Like, we're not going into this game. You're like, okay, we're going to light them up through the air. We're going to run. We're going to pound the rock. Now, with regards to OSU, like from what I've heard, like OSU has no weaknesses on defenses, but that team has 2 weaknesses. 1, they can't run the ball, and 2, Ryan Day. So for me, I'm wondering, like I posted something like this in a super chat, like as a non-expert, I'm like, why don't we just go 3-3-5 and dare him to run the football? Like literally blanket their receivers, make that guy throw the rock in 33-degree weather while it's snowing into double coverage and like just dare them to run the football.
Well, I'd be surprised if we did a scheme change.
For sure. Right. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, let Ryan Day mess up.
I think it's possible. I don't know. Here's our Juju. You tell me what you think. I mean, listen, there's an issue though. Like that we need it. Like, let's say we do play a game where we dare them to run. The problem is if we don't get pressure on Sane, he's gonna eat us up. Like that kid is insanely accurate.
So to that point, yeah, to your point, they have been their offensive line has been very good the whole year on pass pro, but there's been cracks in it recently. And to his point about 3-3-5, I would love that, but with the unfortunate recent news, I'm not putting 3 linebackers on the field.
Yeah, he's talking about Houseman.
Okay, so here's I personally, whether we rush 4 or blitz, I've seen no meaningful difference in pressure. So for me, from my perspective, I'm like, okay, if I'm bringing 5, I'm taking people out of the secondary and I'm still not getting home. So why not just rush fewer and blanket their receivers? It's just a counterpoint. Like it was just a hypothetical. I don't know, TJ, like, have you felt like Wink's emphasis on blitzing to compensate for the lack of push up the middle has been effective or not? Because I feel like we just get gassed in the secondary, and like if we do that against OSU, they're going to take those for TDs.
Well, it's funny because like a few weeks ago he was laying off the blitzing, and the defense was very effective.
I know. I'm like, why did we change?
Well, that's what I was.
Sometimes we don't, because it was the game against when we look at our schedule. Because the game again, was it Purdue, Juju, or we just weren't getting any pressure at all?
Yeah, Purdue was getting rid of the ball.
They had to dial it up,
Purdue was getting rid of the ball in like 1.7 seconds. That's what teams been doing. Like they've been just doing that a lot. And Washington did it today. The times that he did hold on to the ball, we got pressure. It's just we were my problem with this defense right now is one, when Wink sends both linebackers. I can't stand that shit no matter who's on the field. Two, we rotate probably the most I've ever seen in college football. And next week, I need that shit to be dumbed down.
Put your best players on the field, period.
I need Derek Moore, TJ guy, Jay Sean. I need those guys to play 50 snaps. Like, I'm so tired of seeing like I get it. You want to get those guys reps, but next week is not the game to fuck around.
Not the game for reps.
You've done it all year. Please, I'm begging you, because that when our starters go off of the field, that's when Maryland made their pushes. And as soon as they came back in, both times in the inside the 10, we got stops. And
this is one thing I've noticed. TJ, like, I'm not I don't know how one would look at the statistics on this, but I feel like John had a good point. Wink seems to got every first possession. Like in the Wisconsin game, the defense just gets rolled on. Like today, we just got rolled on, and then he figures it out, adjusts, and cleans it up. It's going to be hard if we go down 7-0 against OSU on the opening drive, and then pressures immediately on the offense. I don't know how one even begins to fix such a thing. I don't know what it is, but with regard everything that we've talked about on the defense, is a concern. But that in particular, I'm like, we cannot just roll out there and let OSU go down the field.
Some of the scripted drives.
Yeah, and just go down 7-0.
I mean, before this, the last 3 weeks we were doing better, and then just Maryland, bro. Mike Lotzley every single year has some type of number on us. No matter who, no matter what the fuck the DC. The people forget he's from the Alabama tree. Like, this dude, when it comes to calling plays, he knows what he's doing. So, and honestly, it probably would have been a little bit closer. They had a lot of drop passes. That's why I was so frustrated with the coverage and rotating so many freshmen and kids that haven't played. Like, we're playing a Maryland team like they're complete ass, and they're not offensively.
Yeah, I could see a rotation with Maryland just trying to get prepped, but for OSU next week, Vance Bedsford says the same thing.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. I thought it was throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah, absolutely. And I make a comment, TJ. I couldn't be more impressed with our running back room.
Shit. No, yeah, I mean,
do you know any other team?
Tony Alford, bro. My
goodness. 3 running backs who can get 100?
Yeah, any other team.
5 an average?
Oh yeah, our Heisman candidate went down.
Shout out to the O-line.
We're still just as good. It's absurd.
It really is.
I'm not gonna Justice Haynes. Against that, I would feel so confident in that run game, because he's the only one in that room that can bust a 75-yarder. But Kuzdal's really quick. He's really fast. But Justice Haynes has it all. And then you got Jordan Marshall, that's the bruiser. So it's unfortunate.
Kuzdal, our third running back, our walk-on third running back,
who looks
freshman.
like carries, dude.
He's a freshman, by the way.
100 yards, 3 touchdowns.
On top of that, bro, I know it was late garbage time, but he's
a junior. He's a junior, Juju.
He is.
Yeah, and so the super chat here, Ryan Day has changed mentally since the Natty. I think that's unproven. When has he been in a dogfight?
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
They blew everyone out in the playoffs, and kudos.
Texas was the first. It was week 1 as well. They haven't been to the deep waters, and that's why I said the 2 things that we do really well, which has been the formula: we stop the run and we run. Yeah, that's been the formula, and it's still there. So say what you need to about the inconsistencies about the whole year. We had those 2 things. We have a chance in that game.
Yeah, I agree. We have to punch them. We have I look for that signature hit and run the ball. If we do those 2 things, we have a good chance in this game.